FPL Gameweek 8 team selection. You guys are probably wondering, what are you smiling at? I played my wild card and I got a good return. So let us get into what my team selection is going to be going into Gameweek 8. I'm just excited. FPL's back, guys. So let's get into it. The FPL Force rises with its very own web app coming soon. With every game week comes captaincy dilemmas, benching headaches, transfer doubts, and many more. So let the FPL Force guide you, not just through data-driven real-time analytics and recommendations so that you trust your every decision. I mean that feeling, that feeling you get inside, the one you call a hunch, your gut, a thing. Now that's the FPL Force, and only FPL Force managers have it within them. The FPL Paddy one, the Engaged Knight, the FPL Master. But beware of the dark side.
Silence as the FPL Force speaks. Will you wield the precision of the light side or the power of the dark side? Take the quiz in the description below to discover your FPL Force persona and begin your journey to FPL Mastery with a 50% discount when the FPL Force web app launches. You could just be the one the prophecy speaks of. May the green arrows be with you.
All right, guys. That is the FPL Force app. Everything that you see, guys, in these videos is from the FPL Force app, showing you what you can look forward to. So scan the QR code below if you want to get 50% off, and also take the quiz to discover your FPL Force persona. Game week 7, let us get into it. I got 76 points, jumped up 1.1 million places. Happy with it. I'm taking it. I am absolutely taking it. Previously played my bench boost before this as well. Got a good, nice green arrow. So slowly making it up. Yeah, I can't complain in all honesty. Semenyo, of course, came through as the big man. His ownership has, of course, gone up high now, so we're going to have to look to make our gains elsewhere. Timber coming through with his 11-pointer. Pope also doing the thing for me as well. Califury coming off to secure his clean sheet was really dope. Sark coming in with the goal as well really helped. And then the rest of the guys really didn't perform for me, Yeah, I mean, no one coming off the bench as well, but things are going to change. I mean, we've got Enzo. We're happy with that. Dubravka is going to be playing a good game. So let's take a look at my team selection and see, what I'm going to be doing basically. So let's change this to game week 8. This way we can actually see who we have. So this is basically how I lined up last week. The same players, you can see, and then I think I'm gonna make 2 changes to the squad. Really, definitely gonna be bringing in I think Enzo, and then I also want to bring in a Virgil, even though he is gonna be playing against Man United. I think he can get a clean sheet. In all honesty, I know Man United has had like the highest XG, one of the highest XG as well, actually. So, in all honesty, I think them being at home is actually a very good, a good chance of them also having a clean sheet. So, let's make those changes. I would take out a Senesi, and I would bring in a Virgil. Then it's more so Mente that I would actually take out. So let's put him out and let's bring in an Enzo. And then the debate for me, in all honesty, has started to become, do I play Pope over Dubravka or do I play Dubravka? Now, reason why it's a debate in terms of ability, we all know like team-wise and ability, Pope is a much better pick 100%. But he's playing Brighton. I'm not even going to be playing Minte, because I've got a good pick in Enzo there and really happy with Sa and Semenyo as well. So for me, it's really became a matter of ownership and fixture. Like, I think if I want to play safe, I'm going to go with Dubravka because he's got 34% ownership. People are playing the bench boost. If he does well and Pope blanks, then I think I could have a chance of a little bit of a red arrow, which I don't want. So right now, Dubravka would be more of a force shield pick rather than a lightsaber, and Pope is more so the lightsaber, because if Dubravka blanks and everybody and Pope does well, then yeah, man, I'm like slicing through people, and I'm definitely gonna be on one of a green arrow, of course. Like, I'm very much with everybody on the double Arsenal, even though it's Timber and Calafiori and it's not Raya and Gabriel. So if Arsenal get the clean sheet, I feel like I'm still there with everybody. Virgil becomes a bit of my a bit because not a lot of people really that I've seen in the engaged community have Virgil. So I feel like he is somewhat of a differential. Yeah. So I'm just hoping there, basically. I'm hoping there. Now going into the midfield, Reinders is becoming a bit of like a headache in the sense that he hasn't necessarily been returning all that well. Predicted points for this game week is 5, which seems like reasonable for him. It's just that he's in an attacking position, man. Again, we forgetting he's 5.8. We're not paying like 8 million for this guy, so I guess he's doing what he's price tag is meant to be doing at the same time. So can't really complain. Enzo, really happy to have him as well. So definitely playing him ahead of Minte. There's no debate there as well. Yeah, I think Sa as well, being the fact that he is at home, I'm happy to play him, even though he's with Semenyo. Semenyo's definitely like playing, he's doing very well. He's got the vice captaincy as well. So yeah, I think on Enzo, if you don't have him, just to mention that, and you're looking to get him, of course, he came back from international break with, I think it's an inflamed knee. He had a training session with Argentina with some strapping. The answer here is basically just hold and wait to hear for team news, and then from there, then make the decision based on what Enzo Maresca says his availability really will be, because he is a buy. He definitely 100% he is a buy, especially with Cole Palmer out until like the next international break. That's like 4 games, bro. 4 games. And also, even with Cole Palmer coming back, we don't know what form he's going to be coming back in and how many minutes he's going to have. So that could go up to like 5 games without Cole Palmer. And I just mentioned it not in the sense that they'll rotate, but in the sense that more games without Cole Palmer, just gives Enzo more goal involvement. I think more goal share necessarily. So yeah, definitely a great pick and a great buy this game week. In the front line, Gyökeres, João Pedro, Haaland. You can see there with the predicted points for Gyökeres and João Pedro's really coming from their form and their performances in the previous game weeks. Look, they got good fixtures, and there's no doubt you have to play them. If you have them as well. I wouldn't, for me, make the swap from a Gyökeres to a Saka, which has been in somewhat of the discussion as well. I think if you have Gyökeres, keep him. I think penalties right now is 50-50, and it's not the be-all, end-all as well, especially with the bonus system. Penalties not necessarily counting anymore like last season. So Gyökeres does have his opportunities. It's about putting them away, of course. And I think he will walk away with a couple of goals in the next few game weeks, So his open play threat is also pretty good, and again, penalties are 50-50, guys. I say that right now, honestly, because there's been 2 penalties Arsenal's had. He's taken 1, Saka's taken 1. And I'm really going to need to see, like, best out of 3 right now, just to be like, cool, who is really Arsenal's number 1? Yeah, they might rotate in certain situations, but like when it comes to like, I gotta put this away, who's really gonna take it? So I'm really gonna give, you know, Saka and Gyökeres, I think 5 penalties, and see out of the 5 who takes 3 and who takes 2. So that's my verdict when it comes to that. João Pedro is 100% a keep, despite the fact that everybody's been selling him. Well, a lot of people have been selling him, so he had dropped. I'm just looking at his ownership is back to 61, so jeez, okay, good. But nonetheless, with the fixtures he's got, Cole Palmer being out, he's a keep, guys, absolute keep. And if you're thinking about buying him despite his bad form, I would still buy him. With Cole Palmer out, Enzo and João Pedro are definitely a buy. Like, there's nothing to think about at all, nothing to think about even playing them, just play them. Definitely a buy, definitely a keep as well. I would not sell in this fixture run at all. Nothing to even think about. I think with Haaland, the discussion becomes captaincy, and I only say this because, not that there's a debate, there is no debate. Haaland is the number 1 captaincy for this game week. I think Salah comes next because of the fixture with Man United, you know, them playing at home as well. I think he can do damage, you know. It's Salah, guys, you know, as much as he's in that rut, we know like it only takes 2 goals in one game, and then another goal in another, and an assist in another, like 3 returns, a few returns in like 3 consecutive games, and we all like Salah's back. So right now Haaland is the best safe pick to go with. Has a good fixture at home against Everton, no debate. I think if you want to go rogue, that's the word. I think if you want to go rogue, then you could look, possibly for me, you could look at Chelsea, and Enzo and João Pedro for me are a shout. I would personally go with João Pedro, 3rd option rogue captaincy pick after Haaland and Salah. I just don't feel like Enzo could have more of, I mean, he could, man, he really could. I don't know why. I think João Pedro being in that number 9 spot, always being in the attack, Enzo somewhat fetching the ball sometimes, he's doing those runs into the box. I feel like João Pedro has a higher chance of, you know, goal involvement than Enzo, in my opinion, chance. So that's why for me, I'd rather go with João Pedro, and I still feel like he is actually, or does actually have the penalties over Enzo. I think that penalty incident was João Pedro handing it to Enzo, you know, who did well. But I think, like me, when you have both of them, it doesn't really matter. Though I'd still put this, the 3rd captaincy, rogue 3rd captaincy, on João Pedro. Now, I think just to go back to the Pope and Dubravka discussion in terms of what am I gonna do, because I didn't necessarily give you a verdict, I'm gonna go with Dubravka, just to be safe. I think Pope is great, but right now, being in my situation, I think that I think that it's the best option, the best situation, the best thing to do is to actually go safe. So if Dubravka does well, even if Pope does well and Dubravka doesn't do well, I don't think I'll drop necessarily that much, because Pope is not necessarily hurting me at 10% ownership. That's really what I'm looking at. I think so right now my differentials in the team, when you look at ownership, is Sa, Enzo 15%, the boys in the defense, Calafiori and Timber as well. Everybody else, I'm happy with, you know, their ownership, in all honesty. At this level and at this point, I think with those guys I can still see some green arrows basically come through. if they do come through for me. There will be other weeks, of course, to have my differentials play like Minte, Anderson, Pope a lot more. But right now, I think this game week, it's more so rather play it safe than anything, and just get myself back into that 100k question, of course, top 1%, put it like that, top 1% type of rankings as well. So yeah, man. But you guys let me know what you think. What questions do you have? What dilemmas do you have? I always answer questions on YouTube. It honestly is the best place for me. If you guys want to reach me as well, let me know in the comment section and I can answer your questions and help you out with your team. Other than that, I'll see you guys, and yeah, peace.